Okay, great. All right, let's talk to Rocky Long about this issue. 7:30 tomorrow night at Nevada. It's on CBS Sports Network, so it is televised nationally. Coach Rocky Long on the Corky's Hotline back on Scott and VR. Hi, Coach.
Hi, guys.
How you doing today?
Well, we just got to Reno, and now we're heading up to the rooms, and then later on we're going to go do a little walkthrough, a little workout at the stadium.
This is all going to happen this evening.
Do what now?
This is all happening this evening. You know, it gets dark so early that it feels like it's midnight already. You know, so you're going.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Coach, before we talk about this Nevada game, probably the best thing that could happen to the San Diego State football program in terms of national publicity will happen tomorrow morning when Donnell Pumphrey is featured on the ESPN College Game Day. Have you seen any of that yet, and what can you tell us about it?
Well, I haven't seen it, but they were at the office and out in the practice field and in the meeting rooms for about 4 or 5 hours on Wednesday, and said it's going to be on game day tomorrow. You know, obviously they're going to cut some of it and all that kind of stuff. I thought DJ did a nice job, and usually they do a really good job presenting that stuff, so I hope it comes off the right way.
Okay, well, you know, again, you must have an appreciation for what that does for the program, right? I mean, it's not like you turn on ESPN's College Game Day every Saturday and they talk about San Diego State. They talk about Alabama. They might talk about LSU. But, you know, we don't get on that show all that often. This is a huge opportunity to show off San Diego State.
Well, it is, and obviously DJ having the kind of year he's had is good for him and good for the program and obviously good for San Diego State. So all we got to do is make sure that he breaks that record, which is maybe going to be harder than everybody thinks it's going to be. But if he continues to go like he's going right now, he'll get a lot more national publicity, and he'll do good for all of us. And I think we're pretty darn happy that we're along for the ride.
Yeah, and Rocky, pretty darn happy. I mean, Donnell, it's like it hasn't phased him at all. The guy is still the same guy that you can remember from the start of the season. Nothing's really changed for him.
Well, I think you're right. I think that he's a guy that's a highly competitive guy. I think he wants to break the record really, really bad, but he's still a team guy first. Now, you know, I think he goes into games thinking about it now, and I think early in the season he didn't think about it. But he's the same kid. I mean, he's the same guy that wants to do well, and he wants to help us win, and he's a team guy first. But I think he's kind of driven. I think he knows what the record is. I think he knows that he's close, and I think that is on his mind. So,
Rocky Long, the Aztecs head football coach on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. They're going to play at Nevada tomorrow. They're already up in Reno. You know, last week, such a big win, 55-0 over Hawaii. And in that game, Pumphrey had 21 carries. I'll say it like this, only 112 yards. And, I mean, I suppose, Coach, you could have kept running the kid, but the game was completely out of control. So I don't think padding his stats in big blowout wins helps the cause. I kind of like the way you're managing this.
Well, I appreciate that. Now, we're you know, he's going to get plenty of touches. He's going to get enough touches to break the record if he continues like he's doing now. But I also think that everything we do is about winning the game, including what DJ thinks is it's about winning the game. And obviously he's important to us winning the game. So he's going to get plenty of touches, and he's going to get a lot of chances to do it. And when you're that far ahead, there's no reason letting him get beat up for no good reason. And I think that we're going to need him in a couple games here down the road where he's going to have a big night for us to win. And hopefully those big nights he has puts him over the top.
And, Rock, what is the state of the team as far as health-wise? I mean, we got anybody that we're going to be missing when you guys take the field?
No, we're pretty good. Obviously, we've got, you know, the guys that were hurt early in the season that are out for the rest of the year, and they've been out for quite a while, so we've learned to live without them. We had a couple suspensions, so we're playing with some young corners, but since they've been playing pretty good, so it hadn't hurt us that much. Hopefully, you know, we got a good bunch of guys that are beat up and sore, but this time of year, every team has those kind of guys. So we're playing through it, and we're going to do the best we can.
Coach, I think the announcement that Fresno State hired Jeff Tedford is a great thing for the conference. I really do, and I think it's a great thing for San Diego State and what should be a rivalry. What do you think about Tedford going to Fresno State?
I think that he's a good choice. Obviously, he has ties to the place because he played there and he coached there some, and then he had a really good career at Cal. I thought he did a really nice job at Cal. So he's kind of coming back to his home ground. He knows the area. He knows how to recruit the area. Obviously, he's kind of a big name in the college coaching world, so he adds some, credibility to our league, I think, and obviously he'll do a good job. And that adds, anytime you have more good teams in the league, the better off you are.
Definitely need it. I mean, the league is desperate to get better. I mean, we can't keep steamrolling everybody in this league and then expect to get ranked in the top 25 when people don't respect the conference. So a guy like Tedford at Fresno State that has a rich history, I mean, that guy could hopefully bring that program back, and it'll really help the rivalry between San Diego State and Fresno State, and it'll help the whole conference.
I agree with you. I think his name adds something to the conference right away. Then obviously he knows what he's doing, so he'll get that team better, and they'll be highly competitive. And the more competition there is in our league, the more national recognition you'll get. You'll get more credit for beating some people than we are right now.
Right. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. Coach Rocky Long on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. All right, Coach, tell us what you got on Nevada.
Well, they've got the best running back we've played against in quite a while. So I think they're going to try to pound the ball against us and keep it away from us. I don't know. They've got a backup quarterback that's thrown for 300 yards the last 2 weeks, and they've scored some points against everybody. They've been struggling stopping people, but they've been scoring points against everybody. They're 0-5 on the road, but they're 3-1 at home. And the only game they lost at home was to Wyoming, and it was 34-28. And it was a late score by Wyoming to win the game. So obviously they play better at home, and Wyoming's a pretty good team.
Yeah, this is you say that they're scoring on people. That may be true, but your defense is not giving up very much. So no one's scoring against you guys. That ought to make this for an interesting game on Saturday night.
Big time.
Well, I think it's going to be very interesting, and I hope we keep playing like we've been playing because it's kind of fun to play that kind of defense.
Guys been playing great ball. Yeah. Coach Rocky Long in San Diego State at Nevada tomorrow night. You'll hear the game right here on the Mighty 1090, and it's also on television on the CBS Sports Network. Coach, go get him. Good luck, and we'll talk to you next week.
Good luck, Rock.
Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you having me on.
Always. Thank you.